series finale in Atlanta. Max earning the win, fully recovered and ready for the stretch run. Now they visit another first-place club. The playoff-bound Twins are the most prolific home run-hitting team in baseball history. Anibal Sanchez and Jose Berrios get it started on a beautiful night in Minneapolis.
All right, everybody, welcome to game number 143 in the Washington Nationals replay here on this Tuesday evening in Minneapolis, Target Field. Last video was on Sunday, where Max Scherzer helped the Nationals complete the the 4-game sweep of Atlanta with a 15 strikeout performance against the Braves, and he got the run support he needed from 2 homers, from one each from Turner and Adams. Robles a couple of hits, so Nationals pounded out 10 hits, scoring 6 runs, and the 3-run shot by Trey Turner pretty much sealed the deal. All right, actually a 2-run shot, I should say, but it gave him the 3rd run of the inning, put him up 6-0, and Scherzer cruised from there, going 7 in the 3rd before he had to come out of the game for fatigue roll. All right, that was on September the 8th, on Sunday. On Monday, the Nationals had off. Braves did not. Braves played the Phillies and won. So instead of being 2 games back, the Braves are now a game and a half back. Actually, they're tied in the win column, but the Nationals have 3 games in hand in the loss column. And the other team's way, way back. In the real-life season, the Nationals were 79 and 63 at this point, so we are 8 games above what they did in real life. September rosters again for both teams, and obviously a new series with playing the Twins, so we'll go over the lineups and defenses and bullpens for everybody, just to keep everything where it needs to be so we know what's going on. We do know that Jose Berrios is going to get the start for the Twins. He was 14-8 with a 3.68 ERA on the 2019 season. Let's look at the bullpen for the Twins, and they have a plethora of bullpen pitchers. I mean, I couldn't even fit them all on my roster sheet. It was that many. They have 3 lefties. They have Lewis Thorpe, they have Devin Smeltzer, and Taylor Rogers. Those are the 3 lefties out of the pen. And now here come the righties. Cody Stashak, Fernando Romero, Trevor May, Randy Dobnak, Tyler Duffy, Brusdar Gratterall, Trevor Hildenberger, Ryan Harper, Zach Littell, and then 2 late season acquisitions, Sam Dyson and Sergio Romo. So that is the bullpen for the Twins. Let's look at the bench players for the Twins. These are the guys not starting, and they have a bunch of those as well. They have Miguel Sano, Ryan LeMaire, C.J. Cron, and Ronald Torreyes, all from the right side. 1 switch hitter, Marwin Gonzalez, and then 4 lefties. They have Ian Miller, Jason Castro, Jake Cave, and Max Kepler. So all those guys are on the bench in case they are needed. Lineup for the Twins: Louis, I guess it's pronounced Arias, is in left field. He'll lead off. Jorge Polanco bats second and plays short. Nelson Cruz, the DH, hit third. Eddie Rosario in right field will bat cleanup. Mitch Garver, the catcher, will hit 5th. Ari Adrianza is at third base. He will hit 6th. Willens Astudillo is the first baseman. He will hit 7th. Lamont Wade Jr. in center field will hit 8th. And Jonathan Scope, second base, will bat 9th. And, of course, got those same players on their defensive grid there. For the Nationals, starting pitcher will be Anibal Sanchez, and we'll get to his numbers in the bottom of the first. Lineup, we'll go through the lineup. The benches and bullpen are pretty much the same for the Nationals that they have been, so we'll kind of skip that. We have Turner, Eaton, Rendon, Soto, Kendrick, Cabrera, Zimmerman, Gomes, and Robles in the lineup. Rare game where the Nationals use the DH, so Kendrick will be that DH. And might as well go ahead and put the run ratings in while I'm at it. I may just do it as I get to them. We'll see. Well, As soon as I say that, I'm going to go ahead and do them. So let's see. 1, 3. Gomes is a 2 and Robles is a 4. And I'll do the same for the Twins in the bottom half of the inning. All right, so first meeting in a while between these two teams. In fact, the last time Washington went to Minnesota, they played in the Metrodome. That's how long ago it was. So coming back now, and they're coming back on a 4-game winning streak as they swept the Atlanta Braves and took over first place. So let's see if they can keep that momentum going against a very tough Twins team who leads all of baseball, I believe, in home runs. So right now, Trey Turner steps in against Barrios. Turner hitting .279, 19 homers, 61 driven in. Game 143 on a Tuesday night in Minnesota is underway. 3-1 strikeout chance, and he got him. So right away, Barrios puts the K on Turner, and Turner's struggles continue as his average continues to dip. Speaking of struggling, here's Adam Eaton. He's down to .242, 13 homers, 61 driven in. 6-3, that is a range play. We'll go to Eaton's card. 3-2, that's a single pass short, but it is a range check on Polanco. He is a 2. So he could take this away with a 2 or less. He does not. It's a base hit, so it's a failed range play by Polanco. So Eaton's aboard, and he'll be looking to possibly get a jump. He's had 16 stolen bases on the season, so he's already one above what he did for the whole year. His attempt is a 2. Nope, no stolen base attempt, so he will stand pat. Here's Anthony Rendon. He's been stuck on this 29 home runs for a while, 29.98, and then 294 for the average. Berrios, 5-3, possible error. 4-4, ground ball to third. That's a 6. Andrianza's a 10, so that will be a boot. Could have been a potential double play, but Andrianza boots it as that 6 falls under the 10. It's less than the 10, so you get the one base error. It's not a throwing error, it's just a regular E5, and that puts runners at first and second. Barrios thought he had a potential double play there, but it just didn't work out. Now he's got to pitch around Juan Soto. 36 homers, 107 runs driven in with a .286 average. Roll for the pickoff chance, and nothing happening. Barrios to Soto. 2-4, strikeout chance, and he got him, so that's 2 down. So Barrios says, if you can't field for me, I'll just take care of it myself. And he's done so far, but now he has tough Howie Kendrick coming up. Kendrick hitting 21 homers, 74 driven in, and a .324 average. Barrios, nothing there. Barrios to Kendrick. 5-5, strikeout chance, and he got him. So he ends up striking out the side, does Barrios. No runs, a hit, 1 error, and 2 left. We go to the bottom of the first. It is the Nationals nothing and the Twins coming to bat. And we'll look at Anibal Sanchez and look at his season so far. Through 26 starts, he's 8-6 with a .406 ERA. 146 and a third innings, 145 hits, 76 runs, 66 earned, 47 walks, and 125 strikeouts. All right. So Sanchez will be facing Luis Arias. I guess it's pronounced Arias. That's the best I can do with it. I didn't check it out ahead of time, so I'm going to have to just wing it and hope it's Arias. He is the left fielder. Left-handed hitter against Anibal Sanchez. 6-1, strikeout chance too high. He barely strikes out at all, does Arias. So he gets to swing for 2, .9, and this is going to be a guaranteed hit against a right-hander. That's a 6, so that falls into a leadoff single for Arias. He is on board with a leadoff single. Has an attempt of 2 to get a steal or get a jump. That's a hit and run chance for Polanco. And let's see, do they want to try a hit and run with Polanco? Why not? All right, first of all, let's let Sanchez see if we can get a strikeout out of it. 1-3 is a potential strikeout, but that's too high. So we skip that and go right to Polanco. 4-5, and that's a star 4. Ground ball to second, so with the hit and run, what that's going to do is probably eliminate the double play possibility altogether. Hit and run, double play chances go down by 2. So let's figure out what the double play chances would have been. 2 and a -1. 2 and a -1 is a 1, and then halfway makes them a 2. But then you take away 2, so that makes it a 0 for the chances of a double play. But now we just need to figure out whether or not it's a fielder's choice or whether the runner advances. So to do that, Arias is a 3. Now on the hit and run, your base running rating goes up by 2, so that makes them a 5. Of course, it was halfway, makes them a 4. So basically, anything other than a 5, he will advance. If it's a 1 through 4 or a 6, then Arias will take second base. If it's a 5, it's a fielder's choice. So he gets the extra base, or moves up, I should say. So it will not be a double play. It will just simply be a 4-3 ground out, because the hit and run took care of that double play. Without the hit and run, might have very well been a double play. All right, so 4-3 ground out. They stay out of the double play with the hit and run. Arias is now at second with 1 out. Strategy roll for a pickoff for Sanchez. Nothing happening. Here's the DH Nelson Cruz. Dangerous hitter. 5-1 strikeout chance, but 19 is too high. Go to Cruz. 3-3. He's going to fly to center. 2 down. You see Cruz has a couple of home run chances right in the grid against the lefties. So he has got the power against lefties quite a bit. So that will help Sanchez stay away from those dreaded home run in the grid. He just got to stay away from these home runs as well. So Cruz flies to center for out number 2. And that takes us to Eddie Rosario, the right fielder, cleanup hitter. Sanchez again with the strategy roll, but nothing happening. Sanchez to Rosario. 2-2. That's a straight up home run chance. He's a 16. That's a 6. It is gone. Eddie Rosario hit 32 on the season, and he just cracks one right here. And in the replay, that's number 27 for him, according to the replay PC game. That is 27 for him. So it's 2-0 favor of the Twins on the Rosario 2-run bomb. And all of a sudden, Nationals find themselves in the trailing position. Here's Mitch Garver, the catcher. 4-1, strikeout chance, got him. The 11 took care of it. Stadium doesn't affect it, so it's going to end the inning. But that 2-out home run by Rosario, 2 runs, 2 hits, no errors, nobody left. At the end of 1, the Twins lead it 2-0, and the Nats have their work cut out for them against a tough Jose Berrios. So Barrios back out, and Cabrera saw Barrios quite a bit in the American League in the first part of the season, so he should certainly be familiar with him. Cabrera, while with the Nationals, is hitting .246, a homer and 13 RBI in minimal duty. Barrios, 3-1, that's a strikeout chance, and he got him, so didn't help him. All 4 outs in the game have been strikeouts. Takes care of him. Here's Zimmerman. He's hitting .240, 2 homers, 24 runs driven in. He's been struggling. He did have that big 3-run homer in the 9th against the Braves in the first game of the series that helped them propel them to the sweep. 2-1 strikeout chance. He's gone. So that's all 5 outs now are strikeouts by Barrios. And that'll bring up Yan Gomes, .239, 9 homers, 44 driven in. 6-6 strikeout chance. He got him again, so struck out the side. All 6 outs have come via strikeout for Barrios. He is pulling a Max Scherzer imitation with all these strikeouts. Nothing doing for the Nats. We go to the bottom of the second, 2-0 Twins. Here on this pleasant Tuesday at Target Field. Pleasant Tuesday night at Target Field. And now, Eri Adrianza will be leading things off, the third baseman, against Sanchez. 2-6 strikeout chance, but that's too high. 1-3 is a single past third base, so base hit for Adrianza. Again, the leadoff man on for the Twins, and they can put up some runs. There's no question about that. Adrianza's attempt is a 2 to get a jump. Cannot get the jump. Here's Willens Astudillo, first baseman. Kind of a Swiss Army knife. He can play a little bit of everywhere, including catching. Sanchez, 5-5, possible error Astudillo, 5-2. That's a single to short. That's a 7. That would normally be an error, but with the new charts, when you have a failed error check on a single to the infield, you go to this number 4 thing here, and that says, is it an infield single or not? No error check to be made. Roll 1d6 for the hitter's BR rating. His BR rating's a 3. If the roll is higher, he's out. Otherwise, it's a single. So if we get a 4, 5, or 6, he's going to be out. If it's a 1, 2, or 3, he will beat it out for a single. It's a 3, so he beats that out for a single. No error. It'll just be an infield single. And that's one of the new changes on, or one of the changes on the newer charts that came out a while back. So first and second, nobody out for Lamont Wade, who I believe was now with the Giants in 2021, but in 2019 he's with the Twins. Sanchez with the strategy roll, nothing happening. Here's Wade. 1-6, that's a walk plus. So Sanchez in deep doo-doo here has loaded the bases with nobody out. And we're down to the number 9 hitter, but it's not a pitcher. It's Jonathan Scope, much tougher hitter than a pitcher would be. So Sanchez got to get used to not having the relatively easy out in the 9th position. You got a guy hitting 23 home runs in the 9th position, so could be in for a doozy here. He is a definite double play candidate. They will play back. They need outs. They'll give up a run to get the outs. They desperately need outs, so they will play back for the double play. Nothing there. Sanchez to Scope. 1-1, strikeout would help, and he gets it, so that's 1 away. And now a double play would actually get him out of the inning, so they're definitely looking for a double play here off of Barrios, although his numbers aren't that great for it, but they're still going to play for it. Sanchez, nothing doing. 3-2, that's a 3-2 is a blank, so we go to Barrios. 4-3, that's a star 4. That's a ground ball to second, possible double play. He's a 1, but Sanchez takes 1 away, makes him a 0, and then 1 is the potential double play. Maybe should have played the infield in, I guess. I don't know, but too late now to worry about it. 4, that's going to be, I believe, a fielder's choice. Check Wade's run rating. I should have wrote that in. He's a 3. Yep, it is definitely a fielder's choice. So it's going to go as a 4-6 fielder's choice. Wade is out at second. Andrianza comes in to score to make it 3-0 Twins. Astudillo goes to third. And Arias is the new runner at first. 3-0 Twins with 2 outs here in the bottom of the second. Arias, rather, is up. Strategy roll, nothing happening. 2-3, and that is a home run question mark. 15 against the lefty, that passes. He's a 1-4, so this has to be a 4 or less for a home run. It's not, so he will not get the home run, but he will get the swing. I'm sorry, it's Polanco, not that. So against a righty, that would have failed for Polanco, so Polanco will get the swing. 3-3, fly to center. Kind of screwed it up a little bit, but I think it worked out in the end. No, actually, Polanco's a switch hitter. I thought he was a right-hand hitter. This is showing he's a switch hitter. I thought he was a righty, but I guess he is a switch hitter, so that did pass. But the D20 I rolled would have failed on this one too, so it stays the same. So a little confusion there, but I think it worked out all right in the end. 1 run on 2 hits, no errors, and they left 2 on base. So at the end of 3, at the end of 2, it is 3-0 Twins. So work cut out for them, as we say, for the Nationals to come back down 3-0. Good news is they have 7 innings to do so. So Berrios back out. We'll be facing the number 9 hitter, Victor Robles, who's kind of like a pseudo leadoff hitter, which is why he's in the number 9 position. He's hitting .243, 12 homers, and 54 driven in. 2-3, possible error on a throw. 1-2, that's a single to center field, no throw to worry about. Single to center for Robles, and his attempt is a 5 to get a jump. Can't do it. He will stand pat. Here's Trey Turner. Berrios 4-2. That's a strikeout chance, and he got him. Strikeout number 7. All 7 outs have been strikeouts. Amazing. Here's Adam Eaton, and again, chance for Robles to get a jump. Can't do it. Here's Barrios. 1-2. Home run question mark against the lefties, a 1-12, but that failed, so Eaton will not get a home run chance, but he will swing. 5-5, star 5. Ground ball to short. This will be the first out that's not a strikeout. Ground ball to short, chance for a double play. 1. Pivot is a 0, and nothing there. They were halfway, makes it a 2. 1 more, so that's a 2. 1-2, it's a double play. And it is double play. 6-4-3 is going to end the inning. So for Barrios, that's better than a double play. Better than a strikeout. He gets the double play. No runs, hits, no errors, and nobody left. We go to the bottom of the third, still 3-0 Twins. 3-0 Twins. And Sanchez will have to bear down. Try to keep the Twins off the board further and give his team a chance. Been digging a hole for the first 2 innings. And here's Nelson Cruz, the designated hitter. Flew out to center his first trip. 2-3. Oh, that's trouble. Home run question mark. That passes. He's a 16. A 1-16. It's gone. It's gone. Nelson Cruz just crushed one. He had 41 home runs in the 2019 season. On the PC replay game, that's home run number 40 for him. So just hit his 40th home run in the replay. And Twins now lead at 4-0. It might be a short outing for Sanchez. Here's Rosario. 4-1. Strikeout chance is too high. We go to Rosario. 5-4, and that's a single. So they continue to hit Sanchez. He's just having a rough outing in this one. His ERA is taking a beating. All right, here is, let's see, Rosario to get a jump is a 2. Nope, no jump. Here's Mitch Garver. Nats looking to turn 2 if they can. But with Sanchez on the mound, that's hard because he got that -1. 2-3 is another home run question mark. 16, though, against a righty failed. So no home run chance for Garver, which is good for the Nats because that would have been guaranteed. So Garver will swing 2-3, and he pops it to third. Rendon is there for the first out. And that could have been disaster for Sanchez. Here's Adrianza, not that he's already in disaster mode. Strategy roll. Not going to do a hit and run. We're going to have him swing away. Sanchez, 2-1. That's an automatic out on a star line. And the out is a 3, a fly to right. So 2 down. Eaton puts it away. And that will send up Ostadillo. Strategy roll again. 2 is a chance to get a jump. A chance to steal, I should say, for Rosario. And Rosario has a stolen base chance of 15. Sanchez is a +3, makes it an 18. -1 from Gomes is a 17. 1-17, he'll steal it. And he's out. Got caught stealing. How about that? He is caught stealing as Cabrera put on the tag. So he's caught stealing 2-4 with the right-hander at the plate. So how about that? That took care of that to end the inning, but the run is already in on the homer. We go to the 4th inning. It's 4-0 Twins as they are taking it to the Nationals here in Game 1 of the series. 1 run, 2 hits, no errors, and nobody left in the inning. So top of the 4th we go, 4-0 Twins. And leading off for the Nats will be Rendon, followed by Soto and Kendrick. So the heart of the order, if the Nats are going to make hay, this is the time to do it right here with this part of the order. Rendon reached on an error his first chance. Berrios 2-5, another strikeout chance, and these low D20s are getting the Nationals in trouble. Yet another strikeout for Berrios. So clock that up now as strikeout number 8 for Barrios. Here's Juan Soto. 3-5, and that's a potential walk. So Soto will draw the walk with another low D20 roll. So he walks. Down 4-0, they're not going to try a steal, but they will have to do a strategy roll for a pickoff. And there's nothing happening. So here's Howie Kendrick. 3-3, possible wild pitch. That's a 3. It will be a wild pitch. So Soto will move up on the wild pitch. That takes the double play out of the equation. Berrios again for the strategy roll. Nothing happening. Kendrick facing Barrios. 4-6. That's a range play. Go to Kendrick. 4-1. That's a liner to second. The range is scope is a 3. And Scope nails it. He snags it. Could be a double play with a runner at second base. So the chart says when you get a runner at second, runner on second and the line drive goes to second, a 3 or a 4, it turns into a double play. Nope, it's a 5, so Soto just does get back, but Kendrick lines it to Scope. Scope, a nice play, prevents the hit, prevents the run. Now there's 2 away, and it's up to Cabrera to get it done. Strategy roll for Barrios, nothing happening. 3-5, that's another potential walk, and he will draw the walk. So 2 walks in the inning, puts 2 on with 2 outs for Ryan Zimmerman. He could use another long ball right here. Nothing on the Havoc. Berrios, 5-6, ballpark card, that might help him. Several home runs on the ballpark card for Target Field. So let's see if Zimmerman can find a good home run slot. 1-5, he does not. He finds the ground ball to short. And actually the D20 was higher than his home run number, so it wouldn't have mattered anyway. Even if he had found the home run slot, he would have failed, and that would have been the end of the inning. So no runs, no hits, no errors, and 2 left via walks. And we go to the bottom of 4, still 4-0. Still 4-0. Favor of the Twins. And now the question is, how long do you stick with Sanchez? Because you're not worried about his spot in the batting order because of the DH. So the choice to remove him is all about, it's all about pitching, not about the hitting order. So Ostadillo, who was at the plate when Rosario was caught stealing, he'll step in against Sanchez. 5-2, ballpark card, going right to the ballpark card. Target Field for the second time in a row. 2-3, that's a single plus to center field. Ostadillo is a 3, Robles is a -1, makes it a 2. 1-2, he'll get a double out of it. 6, he'll be out trying. He's out trying, so it's going to be a single for Ostadillo, but then Robles throws him out 8-4 as he tries for the double. So nice throw there by Robles. Took care of that. So a single, and he's thrown out trying. So Ostadillo tried to get aggressive, but didn't pay off. Of course, you got a 4-0 lead. You're playing with house money, so why not try it? Here's Lamont Wade. Sanchez, 1-2. Strikeout chance is too high. Go to Wade. 2-3. He lines it to second. Cabrera is there. 2 down. And that brings up number 9 hitter, Jonathan Scope. Talk about a tough number 9 hitter. How many number 9 hitters hit 256 with 23 home runs? Sanchez, 6-1, strikeout chance, but he does get him here, so gets the ninth place hitter on a strikeout to end the inning. No runs, a hit, no errors, and nobody left. Finally, a goose egg in the 4th inning for the Twins. Nationals were tired of seeing those numbers go on the board other than 0. They get one here. We go to the 5th, still 4-0. Seems like the Twins are large and in charge, but there's still 5 innings left, so anything can happen. Yan Gomes will lead things off for the Nats, followed by Robles and Turner. 3-3, that's ball 1. And Gomes is catching for a little bit because of the Suzuki being kind of banged up a little bit. Berrios, 1-5, strikeout chance, but 14 is too high. We go to Gomes. 3-4, that's a fly to center. 1 away for Victor Robles. 6-4, strikeout chance, that's too high. Robles, 4-5. Star 4 is a ground ball to third, 2 down. So the strikeouts have slowed down, but the outs are still coming. 2 up and 2 down, and here's Trey Turner. 0 for 2, he struck out twice. 6-2, he might strike out again, and he did. So he gets the hat trick. 0 for 3 with 3 strikeouts. When your leadoff hitter is 0 for 3 for 3 strikeouts, there's no surprise that you have 0 runs on the board. So nothing doing for the Nats. Maybe the off day slowed down their momentum. Maybe they have jet lag. I don't know what the story is, but they're just not showing up to play. All right, Sanchez back out for the bottom of the 5th, and we'll check his fatigue. He faced 24 batters. He's faced 18 so far, so he's still okay with that. Only giving up 4 runs. Not like he's giving up 6 runs or anything. So giving up 4 runs on 7 hits. So really, he's got to his pull number if I wanted to go that route, but I'm going to let him go a little bit further. See what he does. Barrios, 2-5. That's a potential walk against a lefty, and he will walk. So Barrios, a leadoff walk. And that will bring up Polanco. Strategy rolls are still in place, so 2 for a jump. Nothing happening. Here's Polanco. 5-1 strikeout chance, but that's too high. We go to Polanco. 4-2. That's a double to right field for Polanco. How about that? A double to right. Now, Eaton is a -2 arm. Arias is a 3. And the double to right, you lose one, so that means he has no chance to get home on the play. He will have to stop at third. But a walk and now a double, and I think that may be the beginning of the end for Sanchez. I don't think they want him facing Nelson Cruz right now. So Dave Martinez has made a call to the bullpen. Just was not Aniball's day. He goes 4+, gives up 8 hits, and for now 4 runs, but those 2 are his responsibility. And now let's see who they want to bring in out of the bullpen. Yesterday being an off day, so everybody's pretty well rested. They will go to Javi Guerra. So the right-hander, Javi Guerra, will be coming on. Try to get out of the mess. Javi Guerra. On the replay, Javi Guerra, 3-4, 2 saves, and a 4.87 ERA. So Nelson Cruz, infield is in. Infield is in. They got to cut off the runs. No strategy roll needed. Guerra, 5-2. Range play with the infield in. That could be trouble. They have to hope that Nelson Cruz hits one to the outfield. 2-4. 2-4 is a ground ball back to the pitcher. So Guerra is only a range of 2. That could be trouble. He's a range of 2. And he can't get it. That's going to be a base hit for Nelson Cruz. That scores both runs. A single S1 is an automatic 2-base advancement for anybody at second base. So it's a 2-run single, and that closes the book on Sanchez. He ends up giving up all 6 runs that were earned. So his ERA will definitely take a ding. And it is now 6-0 Twins on the 2-run single from Nelson Cruz. And Guerra couldn't get it done. So that'll bring up Rosario. Strategy rolls are now off, with the score being what it is. 6-4 for Guerra against Rosario is a blank. He's a lefty, so that's a blank. Go to Rosario, 3-6. He lines it to second. Possible double play, but not a good chance. When you've got a runner at first and a liner to second, a 1 or a 2. Well, that's not too bad of a chance. A 1 or a 2. I'm sorry, 1 or a 2 is a double play. Nope, he gets back. So a line out to Cabrera, but the runner Cruz does return. Back to the base safely. 1 down for Mitch Garver. Guerra to Garver, 6-2. That's a straight up home run chance, and that's not good because he's got a 20. That is gone. Mitch Garver, a 2-run bomb. And this is quickly turning into a laugher for the Nationals. A 2-run shot, and that's going to make it 4 runs in the inning and make it 8-0. 8-0 here in the 5th. 8-0. Those 2 runs are charged to Guerra on the home run by Garver. And now that brings up Adrianza. 1-1, strikeout too high. 4-6, that's a star 4, which is a ground ball to short for out number 2. 2 down, and that brings up Astudillo. Twins are tough in 2019. Guerra 1-6 strikeout chance too high. Look at the low number of strikeouts for Astudillo. He will swing 4-4. He flies to right, and that's going to end the inning. But damage done. 2-run homer there by Garver kind of capped that. 2-run single from Cruz and a 2-run homer from Garver. 4 runs in the inning for the Twins. They do it on 3 hits. No errors and nobody left. At the end of 5, it is the Twins 8, Nationals zip. So, not exactly a close game today, but you never know when you're going to get a blowout. They happen from time to time, and it's just for the Nationals' sake, it only counts as 1 loss, so might as well get it out of their system and try to win the last 2 games of the series. Here's Eaton against Barrios, 1-2. That's a home run question mark, 1-12, but that fails, so no home run chance. Go to Eaton, 2-3, star 2 is a fly to center, 1 away. The only drama now is, will Berrios pitch a shutout? That's the only really thing in question right now. Here's Rendon, 5-1, strikeout is too high. Go to Rendon, 4-4, that is a ground ball to third. Andrianza over to Astudillo, 2 quick outs for Juan Soto. 4-5, that's a strikeout chance. 13 is too high though. Soto gets to swing, 2-4, he will single to left. So a 2-out single for Soto. Only the 3rd hit for the Nationals in the game. Here's Howie Kendrick. 6-4 strikeout chance, and he got him. Yet another strikeout. I believe that's number 9 now for Barrios, if I'm not mistaken. Barrios in now 6 innings rather. Has struck out, no, that's 10, I take it back. That was the 10th strikeout, so he hit double digits with that one. No runs a hit, no errors, and a man left. Through 6 innings, he's tossing a shutout with 10 strikeouts. I'd say it's pretty good. All right, we go to the bottom of the 6th. And we're still looking at a 8-0 ball game. We'll get a new pitcher for Guerra. He went 1 inning, gave up 2 hits and 2 runs, nothing else. And the new pitcher for Guerra, or for the Nationals rather, will be Hunter Strickland. Actually, you know what? It'll be Tanner Rainey. Now's the time to use Tanner Rainey because the game's not in question, so if he struggles, it's no big deal. So Tanner Rainey is going to be in. And they'll probably use Barrett in this game too. They'll use all their schlubs. Save their better pitchers for another day. You won't see Hudson, you won't see Suero, and you won't Rodney or Doolittle. None of those guys will be out there today. Here's Rainey to Lamont Wade. 1-2, ball 1. 5-6, that's a strikeout plus, but he still can't get him because of that 20. That's just the way the dice have been going for the Nationals in this game. No strikeout. 1-3 is a fly to left. However, he does have a special K, so that fly to left, since that's a 6, 1-8 is a special K against lefties, so it ends up being a strikeout anyway. So the special K, I'm going to circle it as a special K event. So Lamont Wade strikes out on the special K. Here's Scope. 1-6, that's a possible error on a ground ball. 1-1, single to third. And now there's an error chance on Rendon, so again, this will not be an error. It will be based on the base running. Back to that same chart. Whoops. Right here. Back to the same chart, that number 4. Infield single check is what we're looking for. So Scope runs at a 3. If this is a 1, 2, or 3, he beats it out. 4, 5, 6, he's going to be out. That's a 5, so Rendon is able to throw Scope out. That's again that one of the changes on the newest charts. That turns into a 5-3 ground out instead of a infield hit with an error. So that's 2 down, and here's Arias. Rainey, 6-1, strikeout plus. Still can't get him because Arias barely strikes out at all. 4-3, that's a star 4, which is a ground ball to third. And way out of the range of special K, so it's just a ground ball to third. But Rainey, a 1-2-3 inning, that's impressive enough. That's a scoop right there. He can lower his ERA down under 8 now by getting these outs. So we go to the 7th. Still 8-0. Cabrera will lead it off for the Nationals against Berrios. Berrios can face 26 batters. And as of now, he has faced 23. So he's good probably for this last inning before he gets tired. So they'll probably have him go 7 and then pull him. Cabrera facing Barrios, 6-6, strikeout chance, 10, right on the number. That's strikeout number 11 for Barrios. Dominating performance by Barrios. Here's Zimmerman. 3-3, that's ball 1. 5-4, that is a blank, so we go to Zimmerman. 6-5, that's a fly to left, 2 down. And Yan Gomes against Barrios. 5-1, strikeout chance is too high. Go to Gomes. 2-5, that's a single to right. So a lonely little 2-out single, hit number 4 for the Nationals in the game. And that brings up the number 9 hitter, Robles. And Barrios is now tired, by the way. And he just hit his fatigue roll, so he's going to have to come out of the game. This is batter number 27, so he's going to have to come out of the game. It's a potential walk chance, but too high, so Robles will go ahead and swing. 1-1, he flies to left, that's going to end the inning. So Barrios is going to go 7, and that's going to be it. He's got to be removed because of fatigue. No runs a hit, no errors, and 1 left. So he gives up 4. He pitches a 4-hit shutout through 7 innings, and he will come out, and Twins can pretty much use anybody they want in relief because it's probably not going to matter. The score being 8-0. Final totals: 2 walks and 11 strikeouts for Berrios. So that's the final line on Berrios. 7 innings pitched, 4 hits, no runs, 2 walks, and 11 strikeouts. And of course, in line for the win. So 7th inning stretch time. It is 8-0. Favor of the Twins. Rainey will be replaced, as he's more of a 1-inning pitcher, but he did well in his 1 inning. Gave up nothing and got a strikeout out of it. And now we'll go to Hunter Strickland. So Hunter Strickland will be the new pitcher for the Nationals here in the bottom of the 7th. Mr. Strickland. And he'll be facing a switch hitter in Polanco. And then a righty Cruz and a lefty Rosario. Not that it really matters this late in the game, I guess, but here we go. Polanco in there against Strickland. Strickland on the replay, 1-1 with 1 save and a 6.46 ERA. 1-6, strikeout chance too high. These Twins just don't strike out much. 5-5, that's a star 5, fly to center. So 1 away. And that will bring up Nelson Cruz, the DH. Strickland, 6-6, that's a straight up home run. That's trouble, that's gone. Nelson Cruz, his 2nd home run of the game, his 3rd hit. He's 3 for 4 with now 2 home runs. It is now 9-0 Twins. And this is beyond a laugher. It's gone to hysteria. Eddie Rosario, the batter. 5-2, range play. 3-1, that's a question mark 8. That's a 2, so that's going to end up being a single to center field, but it is a range play for Robles. A 3 or less, he can take the single away. And he does not. It's going to stay a single. So that stays a single, as Robles, probably with a 9-0 score, was daydreaming out there and didn't get a good jump. So that'll bring up Garver. 4-2, that's a strikeout chance. 8 will get him. That's out number 2. And that was batter number 4 for Strickland, so he was not tired. He is now tired. So if he hits that same roll, he'll have to come out of the game. Here's Adrianza. 3-2, that's a walk plus, and he will draw the base on balls. Keeps the inning going. Not that the Nats needed that, but it will send him to Mr. Astudillo. Strickland to Ostadillo, 6-1 strikeout chance, but again, he barely strikes out. So no strikeout there. 3-2 though is a star 6 fly to right, and that'll end the inning. And that'll be it for Strickland. He goes 1 inning, gives up 2 hits and a run, a walk and a strikeout. So 7 innings in the books. It is all Twins, 9-0. But now we need a new pitcher for Berrios because he had to come out on that fatigue roll. So we'll go to the bullpen for the Twins, figure out who they want to use. They have a plethora of pitchers. So according to the computer, one of the guys that has not pitched in a while for them is Tyler Duffy. So they will go to Tyler Duffy to pitch the 8th. He's just a 1-inning pitcher, so he's not going to pitch both. But he will pitch the 8th inning, Tyler Duffy. I mean, they've got like 13 or 14 pitchers in the bullpen, so they've got plenty of arms down there. And Duffy does have the special K. Another thing to keep eye on. And speaking of Ks, here's Trey Turner. He's 0 for 3 with a hat trick, going for the golden sombrero. 3-3, that was an error on a ground ball, so it won't strike out this time, unless we get a special K. 3-4, that's a ground ball to first, and it is an error on a ground ball chance. His error rating is a 17, and that fails, so it will be an error on Duffy. It would have been a strikeout plus, because it would have, a special K otherwise, but it's an error check, and the 3 falls within that error, so it's an E1. First error of the game on the Twins. Actually, second error on the Twins. It's the only thing they haven't done well is field. Second error. Turner, of course, with the score being what it is not going to run anywhere. Here's Eaton. 1-6 range play. They are playing double play depth. 6-3, star 6 is a fly to right. That's a range play. The right fielder Rosario, he is a 2. And he can't get it. Is it going to be a single or a double? It's a double for Adam Eaton. But again, runners are station to station, so Eaton will stop at third base. But with Barrios out of the game, they're finally getting some hits. Of course, that was a failed range play on top of an error. So here's Rendon, infield obviously laying back. They'll give a run to get the out. Duffy, 6-2, walk chance. That's too high. Go to Rendon, 4-6, fly to left, but that's a 2. That falls into special K, so it is a special K as Rendon goes down on strikes. So no chance of a sac fly there. Here's Juan Soto. 2-6, that's a blank to a lefty. Soto, 6-3, fly to center, but again, that 2 falls into special K range. So yet another strikeout prevents any sacrifice fly chances. Here's Howie Kendrick, and now Duffy is tired. This is batter number 5 for him, so he is tired. Keep an eye on that. 2-4, strikeout plus against Kendrick, but the plus still won't get him because of that 18, so he gets to swing. Kendrick will swing. 1-2, star 6 is a fly to right. This one out of the special K range, so it will stay a fly to right. But the inning's over. No runs, a hit, no errors, and 1 error and 2 left. So still, even with that error and the double, Nationals come away empty-handed, and that goose egg still remains on the board. Duffy's going to go 1 inning, give up a hit and nothing else with 2 strikeouts. So the Nationals have struck out 13 times in 8 innings. And it's 9-0, and now who wants to come out and pitch the bottom of the 8th for the Nationals in a 9-0 game? Well, it's going to be Aaron Barrett. Got to use him eventually. And this is the perfect game to do it. Aaron Barrett, limited duty, PDF card, a 15.43 ERA and 2 1/3 innings pitched. And I'll check. I don't think I've used him all year. So let's see. This might be his first chance. Sorry, didn't think you want to hear me cough all over the place. Something getting in my throat. All right, so Aaron Barrett is on. He has pitched in 2 games, only made it through a third of an inning. He's got an ERA of 54. That's why I haven't been using him. But when he's down 9-0, that's the time to use somebody like Aaron Barrett. So he'll be on facing Lamont Wade, Scope, and then Arias, I should say. So Barrett to Wade, 4-1. That's the ballpark card. We go to target field. 1-3. That's a ground ball to first. So one away. And magically, like that, his ERA jumps from 54 down to 27. So if he gets one more out, it'll be down to 9. Here's Scope. 3-3 is a ball, 1 on a wild pitch. 1-6, that's a walk plus. He walks at a 4. Stadium takes away 1, makes him a 3. The plus is a 13, but that's a 16, so no walk. Scope will swing instead. 5-4 is a fly to right. That's 2 down. And his ERA did, in fact, drop down to an even 9. I'm sorry, no, it's 18. He's pitched 1 inning and given up 2 runs, so he's got an ERA of 18 right now. So here's Arias. 4-1, that's ballpark card again. 3-6, that's a double to right field for Arias. Hit number 13 for the Twins to go with their 9 runs. And that'll bring up Polanco, the switch hitting shortstop. 1-1 is a potential wild pitch, and it will be a wild pitch. Barrett uncorks it, and that moves Arias to third base. Polanco, let's see, 1-5 is a walk plus, and he will walk him. And now you got Nelson Cruz coming back up again, looking for home run number 3. This would be something else. It'd be a 3-homer game. I don't think I've had a 3-homer game in quite a while. 5-1, possible error on a throw. 5-2, and that's a double to left field against a right-hander. Double to left. No error to worry about on a throw because he's a 1, that's a 5, so no trouble there. Arias will score. Polanco runs at a 4. There are 2 outs, makes him a 5, but I believe a double to left takes away 1. If I'm not mistaken. It does, so he would be a 4. So since it's not automatic, he will stop. So much for the good ERA. Barrett's ERA is back to 27 now. As it's now 10-0 Twins. Barrett is tired, but he's the sacrificial lamb. He's going to stay out there. Here is Rosario. 5-4, that's a strikeout chance, but he won't get him. So we'll go to Rosario's card. 3-1, question mark 8. That's a 5. That's a single to center field. Single to center. Cruz will stop at third, but the run Polanco will score. It's now 11-0 Twins. 11-0 in favor of the Twins, and the ERA is up to a 36 now for Barrett. But again, he's the sacrificial lamb. They will walk Garver intentionally. They don't want to deal with him and his power. So they will walk him intentionally and go after Adrianza. 3-3, wild pitch, but 20 is too much, so no wild pitch, just the ball. 4-5, uh-oh, that's a straight up home run. Good thing they didn't pitch to Garver. That would have been a guaranteed home run. With Adrianza, it is not a home run, so Adrianza will pitch, or will hit rather. 4-3, and he grounds to third to end the inning, so that strategy paid off. But too little too late. It is now 11-0 as we go to the bottom of the 9th. And for the Twins, they get 2 runs on 1, 2, 3 hits. No errors, and they leave them loaded. Barrett goes 1 inning, gives up the 2 runs and the 3 hits. He walks 2, no strikeouts. And the good thing for the Nationals is they only have to cover 8 innings, not 9. So it is 11-0. The only question is now, will the Twins get a shutout? And they will go to their bullpen for another bullpen arm just to finish out the ball game. So let's see who they go to here. And the next guy that has a lot of room to pitch, or hasn't pitched in a while, I should say, it's going to be Lewis Thorpe. It's a lefty, but he's got an ERA of 6.18, so might as well use guys like that when the situation calls for it. He'll be facing Cabrera, Simmons, and Gomes. So Thorpe is in the game. try to finish off this game. And Nationals are looking forward to being finished with this game. Thorpe, 1-5, range play at the ballpark. 1-3, it's a ground ball to first, so we got a range check of Astudillo. He is a 2. And he can't get it, so it's going to be a base hit for Cabrera. Failed range play on Astudillo. That is hit number 6 for the Nationals in the game. Here's Zimmerman. 5-5, and that's a straight up single. S1, that'll put runners at first and second with nobody out. That brings up Yan Gomes. 5-6, that's a walk plus, so now all of a sudden the bases are loaded. And Thorpe having his issues. Here's Victor Robles. 4-1, that's a straight up home run chance. That's a 1. It is gone. A grand slam home run for Victor Robles. 11-4 now as the Nationals at least get on the board. But that doesn't reflect how dominant the Twins were in this game. And that's going to be it for Thorpe. He didn't get anybody out and he gave up 4 runs. We talk about doing something to your ERA. 3 hits, 4 runs, and a walk. Didn't get anybody out. So Thorpe's going to have to leave. Nats put 4 on the board on a grand slam by Robles. His home run number 13. RBIs 55, 56, 57, and 58. It's 11-4. Now we get a new pitcher for the Twins as Thorpe just couldn't get it done. So we'll go to the bullpen again for the Twins and see who else is out there that can pitch that hasn't done anything in a while. And it looks like actually got a guy named Romero. Where did he go? I think he's a PDF. Yep, Fernando Romero will come on. He's not very good either. But that's the time you use guys like this in blowouts so you can save your better pitchers for the closer games. So Romero is on. Facing Trey Turner, who was 0 for 4. Romero to Turner, 4-4, strikeout plus, and that's the golden sombrero for Mr. Turner, his 4th strikeout of the game. Brings up Adam Eaton. 2-2, hit by pitch, and he will get plunked. So Adam Eaton gets hit by the pitch. Don't believe that was intentional. Here's Rendon. 4-6, that's a walk plus, so Nationals just get very sloppy here in the 9th. They may have to go to a better pitcher just to get out of the game. Here we go. Here's Soto. 3-3, another walk plus, so now the bases are loaded. And I do believe that will be it for Romero. They're not going to tolerate that too much longer. So Romero goes a third of an inning, hits a batter, walks 2, and gets a strikeout. So no hits, but he was wild all over the place. And they will bring in a new pitcher. And if they mess around too much longer, it'll be a save situation. So they don't want to get to that. So they're going to bring in another guy that hasn't pitched in a while for them. And that is a late season acquisition, Sam Dyson from the Giants. He is showing as not having pitched in a few days on the computer. So Sam Dyson will be coming on to try to end this thing. Sam Dyson. So Dyson is on to face Kendrick, 9th man to bat in the inning. The Nationals will bat around unless there's a double play coming up. 6-6, that's a possible error on a throw. 6-2, it's a ground ball to short. He's an 11 though. He's a 10 rather, and that's an 11, so there's no error on the play, so we're going to check for a double play. He's a 2, he's a 1, that makes it a 3. They're halfway, makes it a 4. So 1-4, the game will be over on a double play. And it is, so how about that? Dyson comes in, throws 1 pitch and gets 2 outs and takes care of business. Getting the ground ball double play, 6-4-3 to end the ball game, 11-4. And we'll get the gory details on this one. Barrios improves to 16-6 on his Replay Baseball PC season. And Sanchez drops to 8 and 7. And of course, there was no save. All right, for the Nationals, 4 runs, 8 hits, and no errors. For the Twins, 11 runs, 15 hits, and 2 errors. Left on base, the Nationals left on 10. Twins left on 7. So, ugly game here at Target Field. The last 2 games of the series will be off video, and then the Nationals will return home to take on the Braves again for another big series. So maybe this in-between thing here on the road to the Twins, you're thinking about the Braves and what you did with them. Maybe they just came in flat. I don't know what happened, but they're going to be looking to turn it around here in games 2 and 3 in the series. Pitching matchups on the other 2 games will be Strasburg against Perez in game 2 and Corbin against Gibson in game 3. So they've got you would think the superior matchups in these 2 games, but you never know. That's why you play it out. But the Nationals now fall to 87 and 56. So depending on what Atlanta does, Atlanta could pull to within a half game of the lead in the division once we see what happens. But that's going to do it from here. Twins and a laugher 11-4 over the Nats. Unfortunately, not a closer game. But either way, hope you enjoyed that presentation of Inside Pitch. And I hope you enjoyed the Nationals replay for the 2019 season, trying to keep it as interesting and fresh as possible. And also the Stratomatic NBC Game of the Week. Hope you're enjoying that as well. So until next time, enjoy playing whatever game you choose to play, however you happen to choose to play it. And as usual, I will see you all down the road.